The sun overhead blinded me. I couldn't believe I'd miscalculated so badly. How had my spell gone so wrong? I was supposed to be in Paris right now, sipping tea and eating croissants, blending in. I looked at my pale skin and bright red hair that fanned out around me. I had a feeling I would not be fitting in here. Well, I'd have to gather the ingredients and try again. That was all there was to it. I'd make it to Paris yet, once I got these men to leave me alone and give me time to think. "Here, please, let me help you, miss," Matteo said, grabbing my arm and slowly bringing me up to a stand. My legs felt wobbly underneath me, and I hated that I had to lean on him to steady myself. "Eloise," I said weakly. "My name is Eloise." I didn't lean on anyone, not since I became an orphan at 18 and made my own way in Whispering Willows. I worked hard, taking every job I could, until I saved the money to buy a little rundown store. No one took me seriously in the beginning, not the weird girl who'd always been more interested in animals and magic than talking to people. But I opened my shop, and it became quite popular, which was when people finally took notice of me. But I didn't need them. Whispering Willows never accepted me for who I was until they saw my power, and by then it had been too late. I didn't want any of them, didn't need them, and I certainly didn't need this Matteo, this Pedro, to patronize me. "That's an interesting outfit you're wearing, Signora," Pedro said, pointing to my dress. I looked down at the white and blue striped dress, cinched at the waist, big brass buttons running up from my stomach to my chest, the skirt drenched and heavy with water. I patted my equally soaked hair. Oh dear, my bonnet must have gotten lost. Matteo nudged him. "Papa, don't be rude." Pedro splayed his hands out. "I just haven't ever seen anyone dress like that before. Are you an actress, maybe?" My instinct was to flinch away and hide inside myself. I clearly had traded one place where I was an outcast for another. My clothes were perfectly normal, just like theirs, which was when I noticed they were hardly wearing any clothes. These men were nearly naked. My good sense must have fled when I landed on this god-forsaken beach. They wore some kind of breeches, Pedro's black and Matteo's white with blue stripes. Sand dusted their bodies, clung to their hair, their eyelashes. My cheeks flamed. "Do you not have something proper to wear?" I shielded my eyes. I couldn't believe I'd let myself gawk at them like that, my addled brain not even realizing how improper this entire situation was. "Where did you say you were from?" Matteo asked, now more than just curiosity in his tone. I sighed heavily, head pounding harder. My vision blurred, and I stumbled out of his grip. "I think she's going to faint," Pedro said. "Catch her, mijo." And with that, everything went dark.